Welcome, my loners, lovers, and serial daters. I'm Carolina, a regular doctor called out sick. So I'll be your love doctor for today. Please welcome my fellow doctors, Amanda and Andrew. And today we're talking about being in a relationship. Last time we talked about how to get into a relationship, but this week we are going to talk about what happens after. So when do you guys think you're ready to make things official with your significant other? And how do you tell people about it?
I think that it's different for every person. I think you get to know the person, you spend some time with them, and for some people it just happens very quickly and naturally, and for others it takes time and you have to get to a place where you feel comfortable with that person, and when it's right you just know it. And I think that if you do make it official, it's probably ready to tell everybody right away. I mean, if you're happy and you're with that person, why hide it?
Exactly.
Well, I totally agree with Amanda. I think that when you're really comfortable with that person and you could share almost anything and truly trust that person, like my girlfriend Lori, like we basically tell each other everything. So, when you really trust that person and feel comfortable and meet their parents, I feel like that's when you could really just like make it Facebook official, as they say. But
So you guys know the honeymoon phase, right? You know that part of your relationship where everything is perfect and nothing interrupts the bubble. When you guys get into a relationship, how long does your honeymoon phase last?
well, I'd like to say the honeymoon phase lasts as soon as you make it official and everything's great and like for the first few months, but then things start to change. People's lives, my life and my girlfriend Lori, her life, almost every day she's on the field teaching kids softball. So it's hard because sometimes she's so busy, and I'm busy myself with school and doing things like that. So when people have their own separate things to do, sometimes disagreements can occur, and time management, people lack it, especially as college students. So, it's when people kind of do their separate thing and go their separate ways. I feel like that's when it starts to go downhill.
I mean, I agree. The more time you spend with somebody, there are bound to be arguments that come up or things, you don't always have as much time for each other. But I think that if you're truly in love with the person that you're with and you're really happy together, then whenever you are together is like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. We live together and I see him every single day, but I'm still just as excited every day when he comes home. I still want to spend all my time with him. I feel like when you know you're with the right person, even when you argue, you still want to be with them. We get in arguments and I'm like, I hate you, but I'm still going to sleep in the same bed with you. I'm not going to leave over it.
Of course. What normally brings you guys back to earth? Is it the natural progression on the relationship, or does the new relationship magic die out?
I think that it's up to the two people as a couple to keep that magic alive, to like keep it interesting, keep the spark, like try to do fun things, new things. Like I'm always looking for new things to do with my boyfriend all the time, like going places, like especially anything I could find for free, I'm all about it. I'm like I just found out that the MoMA in New York City, they do free Fridays, so I'm like, yeah, let's go to a museum on Friday. It costs no money and it's like something fun and different to do. So I think it's important to do things like that to keep the relationship fun.
I definitely agree, because sometimes when you spend so much time with that person, it's kind of hard to find newer things to do. I mean, me and my girlfriend have been together for 6 months, and it's just like things just hit us in life. Like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do this, and it's like, oh, let's go whitewater rafting, but I don't want to go whitewater rafting, but she wants to go. But
it's all about the compromise. You got to make sacrifices.
That is very true. You got to make sacrifices. But, sometimes things just happen in life, and it's hard sometimes to really, unless that person is you truly trust, which I have complete trust in my girlfriend Lori, I believe that you could really just help each other out with things like that.
Exactly. I agree. So what can our audience do to keep the romance? Because we want everyone to have a healthy relationship.
Well, I would say, you go ahead.
I think it's different for each person, people have their own little things that they like to do together. People have their own like inside jokes, this, that, like their own comfort zones. So I think that, whatever, you shouldn't have to try, basically. You shouldn't have to be like, what should I do, trying to force it. I think if you're comfortable with your person, you do whatever comes naturally and you'll be happy.
Exactly. And I agree that having a wide span of movie selections for you guys to watch,
Netflix and chill, very important.
that's very
Okay, so do you guys mind if I play a game with you?
yeah.
Let's do it.
So the rules are simple. I ask you each a question, put you on the hot seat, and you respond with what would you do in this scenario. You have 10 seconds to answer. Don't think about it. Just go with your gut. Ready?
Sure.
Okay, Amanda, your significant other is being secretive with their phone and been acting extra weird. What do you do?
I would definitely ask him about it. You know, open communication is the most important thing in a relationship, and I would just ask him why he's being shady.
Okay. Andrew, your significant other is having a terrible day. What do you do to make them feel better?
Well, that's most days. And I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'll buy her flowers. Sometimes we'll go see a movie. Sometimes I'll just, bring my dog and we'll, stuff like that.
Dogs make me happy.
Amanda, you've just met your significant other's parents and you get the feeling they don't like you. What do you do?
The next time I see them, I would bring like a little gift, like flowers or something, and just try to be extra nice, on good behavior, and make them like me. I'm likable.
Andrew,
Yes.
your girlfriend is very close to her best guy friend. How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't like Rick. He is very controlling. He's a bit of a tough guy. Like, he thinks he's tough, but, sometimes I'll just set her down and we'll talk about it and we'll try to work it out verbally.
So I'm gonna get one of you guys to ask me something. It's not fair if only you guys get put on the spot. Give me any question.
Ladies first.
So when you get in a fight with your boyfriend, what do you think is the number one way to come to a solution?
To talk things out. Talk about it. Discuss what made him feel uncomfortable and what made me feel uncomfortable, and then that's it. Like, I think it's pretty good.
Communication is key.
Nice work, guys. Now I'm gonna spin this on the audience. What is the cheesiest pet name you've ever given your significant other? Comment below and let us know. But let's bring back the romance and less of the drama. So we asked our fellow Keen students, how do you know it's love?
So, how do you know when love is real?
Well, love is a complicated thing, I'll tell you that.
They'll like smile and like you kind of just look at them and them smiling and you're just like, wow, like you're great, like I love you, you know?
Love. You know love is real when it's okay to drive in someone's ugly soccer mom van and not hate it.
You can be completely honest with the person, can have open communication, you don't get jealous as much, and you feel like you can take on the entire world with this person. You can conquer literally anything and everything.
You could just be around a person without talking, without thinking of clever things to say.
You just get this feeling, you know? It's kind of like the butterflies, but also when you look at the person, you kind of just know.
You can be arguing one day over something so stupid, or you're laughing, or you're just not even saying anything, and it's okay because you care about that person, so you don't mind the ugly car that you don't want to be seen in at the concert. You just care about the person.
You're comfortable with that person. That's how you know that it's really there and there's a connection between you two. So I'd have to say in utter silence, where there's both people comfortable, that's how you know that's true love.
Before we wrap this up, I want to know, what is your go-to love advice? Just be sincere, be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not.
Most people just want to hook up, and we're in such a hookup culture that it's starting to affect how people are in relationships. We're even in this whole thing of right now is uncuffing season because summer's coming around. Like, that's so dumb. I don't understand that. Just, if you like someone and they like you back, just be together, see if it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just move on with your life.
I think also to find love, don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
To just get out there and not be afraid to fail. Literally going up to somebody and giving them a compliment or telling them something that might be interesting, you're one step closer to meeting a right person. So I would just say, try and get involved with so many different things, try and be friendly with everybody, and just get out there.
And also just be loyal. Don't be looking at other people if you have someone you're dating.
Stay off of Tinder. You can't find love. I mean, some people can find love on Tinder, but it's not really ideal, you know?
Aw, isn't that sweet? Aside from romance, you just want your relationship to be happy. So, doctors, what do you think? What really makes a good and successful relationship?
Well, you can answer that.
Like again, everything I said, like communication and trust as the most important two things. You communicate your feelings and you trust each other, then there's really no reason why you'll ever have any issue that you can't work through.
Sometimes it just, I don't know, we have good days and bad days, but
Sounds
know.
like you and Lori are
How
just...
long you guys been together? Sorry?
6 months.
That's a little bit too short for you to not have good sex.
If it's already going downhill, it's a bad
I
sign.
don't know. How do you feel about it? I don't know. You gotta have a talk with
Maybe
Lori.
you should call her up.
I think you're right, doctor. Keep rolling, next question.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and I hope your love doctors made your love life a little more healthy. Bye-bye.
Excuse me 1 second. Hello? Oh, Lori. It's Lori, guys. This is great. What? Wait. What do you mean?
Camera tree.
I'm on the show right now. I mean, it's kind of inconsiderate of you calling right now and doing this. Now? You're going to do this now? All right. All right. All right.
Are you okay?
Are you all right, Andrew?
What happened? What did she say to you?
I think I need a shot.
What did she say to you? She broke up with you?
I guess it's over.
Definitely.
Do better.
You'll be all right.
She did you a favor.